student body president. Before I get started, I'd just like to thank all of you so much for allowing me to be in the position I am right now. It's so humbling and it's such an honor to be up here with you guys, so thank you so much for that. Getting into it, I think there are two main points that I think every candidate has kind of touched on, and all of you have expressed interest in and concern about as well. And those 2 points are communication and unity. And what I mean by communication is like, oh, how are we going to spread our ideas? How can my Class B ideas be heard in Class A and vice versa? How are we going to stay up to date after Stuco? What happens after Stuco? How can I be heard? Things like that. That's what I mean by communication. And I think there are two great ways to accomplish success in communication. And they're not the only ways, but I think they're 2 great ways. The first one is social media. It's already been put in place, as well as the newsletter that's already been put in place. Now, social media, what it does, it's a great way for all of us to get connected, stay up to date, as well as promote ideas that we may have and then respond on those ideas. While the newsletter is more tangible, and it will really give a great recap of whatever time period that goes over. And then on to unity. I think I've heard it 3 different ways, and I think the biggest ones were, how will Class A and Class B really be connected? I really want that. As well as, how can we just have a oneness throughout the state? And then another one is, what is something we can do together to really build up the state and really get this unity? And I think, I promoted this earlier, but I think service projects are a huge way. And one service project that I have is called Schools Building Schools, which is a statewide fundraising campaign that funds a nonprofit organization called Vision Trust, which builds schools in developing nations across the world. I think this is a great way to promote unity throughout the state and also help others. And one last point here, you guys. I would not be standing up here today if I didn't believe in 2 things, and that's support and service. I believe no one has the right to lead anyone else unless they're willing to serve them very well and support them. And I promise you that's what I do if I get elected. That means I'm going to be open to ideas. For example, I think Mac for president, she had an awesome idea of the webpage. I think that's great. And if I'm elected, I'm not going to trade my agenda for some good idea. I'm really going to promote the good idea. I'm not going to push my agenda over someone else's great idea. I will be open to ideas. Also, leadership for service, you guys. Just servant leadership. I'm here for you and I care about you truly. And all my contact information is on me, on my pamphlets, my poster, Facebook, Twitter, all those places. If you want to get in contact with me, I'd be more than willing to talk to you. In closing, hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Hope you have a great rest of your time here, and a safe ride home, you guys. And I'd like to humbly ask that your vote go to Alex Delza for president. Thank you guys so much.